Alrighty, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the power of water and how it relates to your metabolism. So if you're interested, definitely stick around. Alright, so this is a topic that I'm pretty comfortable and also really confident about, because I think everybody understands the importance of water, but just no one really understands like the molecular nature of water and how it actually impacts your body and what does it even mean, right? So we're going to take a step back and really look at the bigger picture of water, and then we'll dive deep into your body, if you like that pun, into your body, so that way we can understand the oceans that exist within you. So normally water, hopefully I can put up a picture up and you'll see that it's just a normal molecule. Water, if you look at it, is hydrogen, H2O, right? Two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen will create. Okay, so what is water? Water is two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen, and when you fuse them, you get this molecule called H2O, water, agua in Spanish, pani in Bengali, muy in Arabic. There's many ways of saying water. But at the end of the day, we know from since we were born, we're always around water, whether we are in the water of our mother's womb or in the water of the shower, water of the ocean, water of the pool, water everywhere. Earth is one of those planets that have water that we sort of literally evolved from, like literally DNA, everything. We came from water, and then eventually we are now on land, but we still now conquer all of the planets, so we're in every climate, humans specifically. But why is water even important? Why do we drink water? Why do we drink other types of beverages that are not water, right? So these are some important concepts of some very deep philosophical questions, but I want to narrow the scope of this question down to what we're talking about today, how it impacts your metabolism. So when you drink a lot of water, what you're really doing is you're replenishing the fluids that are being lost within you as well. So one of the key things for you to understand is that you are actually made out of 60% water. All right, let's go ahead and find out. I'm gonna, leverage obviously the AI to help us understand about this as well. And I'm gonna ask it, how much of the human body is made out of water. So the human body is made out of 60% of water. Guys, put that into perspective of what that actually means. 60% of you. So if you were to go look in the mirror and take 60% of you, cut 60% off, you are purely water. The water that you're drinking from your glass right now, or your water bottle, or your gallon that you have in the fridge, whatever the situation is, you are made out of 60% of water. So if your weight is 100 pounds, you're 60 pounds of water. I want you to understand how severe of an impact water makes in your life. Now, hopefully that really resonates with you, because it's just like it blew my mind when I thought about that as well, because like, what? How? I'm touching myself, it's pretty solid. How is it made out of water? And then that's when you start thinking about it. How do cells actually contain water? And you start thinking about it. And if you go to the molecular level, which I'm going to show you right now, when you look at a cell, it's mostly water. Everything inside of it is water. Everything outside of it is water. Extracellular, there we go, fluid. So what's actually happening is that we have packets within 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 packets. And I'm doing this intentionally because it's literally packets of water within packets of water within packets of water within packets of water. Eventually you become this vessel of water, right? And then you technically could be within water as well. If I were to put you in an ocean or a pool, you would be another body of water, and then that body is in another body of water. It's a fractal of sorts. So what that means is you have many liters, gallons of water within you, and so it's going to be vital for you to actually replenish that, because as your cells are doing its normal day-to-day, it's also releasing a lot of toxins and metabolites that you don't need anymore. And how does it release it? It releases it through water, a medium, right? So water is that universal solvent that it's everywhere. You're using it for everything, and specifically inside of you, you're using it. Now, understanding the importance and the power of water, let's come back to the main screen. Understanding that, now how do we in relation to metabolism, right? So let's always review what metabolism is so that you understand the baseline understanding and we can build from there. Metabolism is how does your body leverage fuel? How does your body take food from the environment, convert it to fuel, and use it for your own energetic needs? And so the three major metabolic macros that I like to say is proteins, carbs, and fats. Every single meal that you eat has some sort of combination of these three things. And unfortunately, which is why I'm even doing any of this, is because we reached a point in society where we got so good at creating cheap, ultra processed foods, ultra processed fuel, very, very highly efficient fuel, to be honest, that the human body has not evolved or adapted fast enough to accommodate this evolution in processing of food. Humans are amazingly smart, don't get me wrong. We're extremely, extremely capable, brilliant. I mean, the fact that you're even watching me doing what I'm doing, it's pretty remarkable. Literally a monkey I am a monkey. I'm sure people are going to take out of context, but think about the evolution of man, right? So for me to be able to articulate words to you where you hear it and you understand it, it's just a phenomenal concept just in itself. But with that being said, those three macros that we're talking about, we always want to make sure we have a good combination of them. And so you should know for yourself what your proportions should be. Because if you think about it, if you look in the mirror and you do not look fit, then we have some sort of other situation that we need to be focusing on. So if you're not fit, you're a little overweight, then we know that you're storing more fat. We know more than likely your diet consists of large, ultra processed foods, whether it be, baked goods, cookies, anything of that sort that has a lot of carbohydrate rich foods. We probably know that you eat a lot of it. As a result, you're also storing a lot of it because you're not probably moving around a lot as well. A constellation of things happening, like your lifestyle has been adapted to a certain way that has created you. So what we want to do is, if you are in that situation, specifically if you're serious about losing your weight, actually toning in and getting fit, we want to drink a lot of water, because as I was alluding to before, when you are going through this process of transformation, you're going to be releasing a lot of stuff that's been sort of stored within the fat, whether it be toxins or other metabolites that should be expelled. Because again, like I told you, whenever you have too much fat accumulation, you're also having it's getting, how can I put it? It's getting spoiled. That area is getting like a spoiled rotten egg type of situation. That area is becoming more and more spoiled. And so disease and pathology can actually evolve in that type of environment, because again, it's not a normal environment. It's a very synthetic processed environment, because all those things that you've been putting inside your body, they haven't been released. And they're just stuck in the fats as fat storages, because fat depot, whenever you put something away in the closet and you don't think about it, and years go by and you're like, oh, I had this thing. That's exactly what's happening. So you're storing a lot of toxicity within those little pockets of fats and whatnot. So when you drink a lot of water, what you're doing is you're not only allowing it to flush away whatever is within you, you're providing newer, fresher water, so that your cells, every single cell that exists within you, 50 to 100 trillion of them, are going to have that nice fluid, nice clean, distilled, whatever you purified version of that water, so that you can actually become more plump, more supple, and your body and your skin will look hydrated as well. Because again, your skin is an organ. Your skin has water. Even though it looks like it's impermeable to water, it is permeable, but it is good amount of protection. So we want to not only drink water for our metabolic needs, but also for our beauty needs, right? One thing you'll hear me say often is brain, brawn, beauty, which I tell my kids all the time. Brain, brawn, beauty. So three things that are almost universal to all humans is how smart you are, how strong you are, and how beautiful you are. I think those are the triple threat of life. If you can accomplish those three things, then you pretty much can coast and pursue whatever you want, because most humans appreciate those three things about themselves and everybody else. But that is a topic for another story, another video. If you're interested, definitely comment below so I can actually think about this more and create a video for you, so you can actually watch and learn and understand the dynamics of the human world. With that being said, guys, Definitely, it's a little, one of these videos that's a little over, but I think there's a lot of value that you can get from it. There's many different topics that we touched, but hopefully some resonate with you, for you to understand the importance of water, what is water in the context of you, and then how can you use that water to help you with your metabolism and your fitness goals as well. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one, and I'm gone.